Well, this is just a really nice surprise, isn't it? This is the Tim Commerford signature StingRay from Ernie Ball by Music Man. And I really don't know how to say this other than, yeah, it's pretty much perfect. And I love it. So around 15 or so years ago when I started playing bass, there was a lot of songs I was really excited to learn and just thrash out on bass. The ones that really inspired me to play music. And one of those bands was Rage Against the Machine. If you don't know, Tim Commerford is the bassist for Rage Against the Machine and Audioslave, another very influential band to me personally. And y'all, it's one of those things where his riffs, his licks, everything that he's played has become so popular, so synonymous with thick bass playing, of just really making that low end stand out and really making the rhythm sometimes the main part of the song. And he is one of my heroes, one of my idols, and one of my inspirations. Especially if you've really watched my videos, listened to some of the riffs that I've created, there's a very, very obvious and strong Tim Commerford influence in my playing, just because I've always loved Rage Against the Machine and their riffs. And one of the things I really always noticed about Tim Commerford, besides his famous riffs, has been that he usually sports an Ernie Ball StingRay. And that's one of the things that's really exciting to me about this, is because Tim Commerford has decided to pair up with Music Man and create a series of different signature basses. And that is just so awesome. And obviously something that's like, hey, wait, why haven't you done this before? But before we really get into this bass, and for the sake of transparency, I do want to say that this video is sponsored by Music Man, but that has no effect on how I feel about it or the opinions in this video. So yeah, let's go. So starting with the ash body, you have that classic Music Man StingRay styling, and I absolutely love the style of this bass, the contours, everything just feels so perfect with it. For this configuration of the Signature Series, you just have a regular black gloss finish. And now I want to bring this up real quick. There are 4 separate signatures that Tim Commerford has come up with, but the main one that we're focusing on today is the full-size active version. So you have the gloss paint job as well as chrome hardware. Now going straight into the bridge, I love it because it has something on it that you're not really used to seeing on StingRay basses that much anymore. It's the same tried and true heavy-duty hardened steel bridge that's chrome plated that we're normally used to, but as you can see on here, there's also the adjustable mute pads. I know it's something that used to be really popular on some of the older models of the StingRay as well as the Sabre series too, but it's just really cool to see these again, and it's really fun to play around with too. For your controls, you have your standard StingRay layout of volume and the 3-band EQ. Then for your pickup, it's the Music Man Neodymium pickup that also has contoured thumb rest on the side too, which isn't something that you would normally think of, but it makes it that much more comfortable, and it's something that doesn't get in the way whether you're plucking or using your fingers. Oh, and what's that thing on top of that? Oh, that's a height adjustable finger ramp, which is just perfect and something that I'm surprised has not been on more models sooner. It's something that just fits so well with the bass where you can just naturally set your thumb on, but it helps make sure that you're not going to hit the pickup in any way and cause any more noise than you would want to. So with the neodymium humbucker and that 3-band EQ, you're easily able to achieve that StingRay thump that it's known for. And of course, because it's that active preamp, you're able to really change everything around. So you're not forced into one sound or another. You can really change up how it goes. Then turning the bass around, you can see your string through ferrules as well as your battery compartment. And then finally, a nice little touch is the numbered neck plate with Tim's name and logo on it too. Moving up to StingRay's signature neck, which is just my favorite neck of all time personally. It's There's something about StingRay necks, y'all. They're just perfect in every single way, in my opinion. It's just the feel, playability of them is so smooth across the board. So you have a one-piece roasted maple neck and fingerboard that has stainless steel frets and just the regular black dot inlays. And then finally moving up, you have Music Man's tried and true lightweight tuners, which keep in tune pretty much perfectly. Now, I bet a lot of you are really thinking, hey, there's not really a lot of special things with this signature bass. But really, I think it's just one of those things because Tim's a pretty simple player that he just wanted the most tried and true, straightforward version of the bass that was really in his head. And not only that, there's 4 different versions that Tim and Music Man collaborated on. So that's something I've never really think I've seen before, where there's different varieties of a signature bass. Now this one is the full-scale active version. For the passive version, it's a natural ash body that just looks fantastic. Then you have matte black hardware, as well as an ebony fretboard and a series parallel and single rotary switch, which is just awesome. For the short scale active version, it's a natural gloss ash body. Then you have a regular maple short scale neck. And then finally for the short scale passive version, you have a vintage sunburst ash body. Then on top of that, you have a roasted maple neck with a rosewood fretboard. I haven't seen one of those in a while, to say the least. And then a series parallel single rotary switch. And so overall for the Tim Commerford signature StingRay, I love it. Simple, straightforward, powerful, master craftsmanship, and I just love that there's 4 different varieties too. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of extra doodads and trinkets on it, but there also doesn't need to be. And I just love seeing a phenomenal bass player get a signature model, let alone 4. But of course, let me know what y'all think about this signature StingRay and what other signature basses should be out there. Thank you so much for watching, as always, for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, follow me on social media, all that awesome stuff. I truly do appreciate it. And of course, a humongous thank you to my Patreon supporters right over here. Mwah, mwah. If you want to be like one of these magnificent people right here and help support the channel every single month and be included in things like early access to the videos, giveaways, and more, then head on over to my Patreon page. But y'all, again, thank you so much for watching as always. And of course, no matter where in the world you are, stay safe, practice that bass, make some rad riffs, and I'll see y'all next time.